Hare Krishna everyone, welcome to Soul Bliss. The yogi's thought is always for thee and thine. He says, I am here in this world for only a little time. Why? From strong attachments. I don't know why I am here, but God knows. I will work for Him. I will try to follow not my own will, but what He wants me to do. It was this surrender to the highest wisdom that gave Jesus the strength to say, Father, if thou be willing, remove this cup from me. Nevertheless, not my will but thine be done. From this, many religionists have the idea that one shouldn't use his will. But if you didn't use your will, you would die, for willpower operates every physical and mental process. It is right to use your will, but with wisdom and direction from God. Otherwise, if you use your will wrongly, you will fall into error and suffer the consequences. Krishna said, those who have mastered their minds become engrossed in infinite wisdom. They have no further interest in any fruits of action. Freed thus from the chain of rebirth, they attain the state beyond sorrow. Motive is criterion of right or wrong actions. Watch your motive in everything. Both the greedy man and the yogi eat. But would you say that eating is a sin because it is often associated with greed? No. Sin lies in the thought, in the motive. The worldly man eats to satisfy his greed, and the yogi eats to keep his body well. There is a lot of difference. Moralist makes absolute rules, but I am giving you illustrations to show you how you can live in this world of relativity with self-control of feeling but without being an automation. Master used to give this example. Suppose someone asks to borrow my nice field glass and assures me he will return it in 15 days, but at the end of that time he does not return it. When I ask him where my glass is, he counsels me, you are a master, yet you are attached to a field glass. I wouldn't loan it to him again. Another man may ask to borrow the glass, saying he will return it in perfect order. He is kind and thoughtful, takes care of it, and returns it promptly. To him I will loan it any time. It is not that I care that much about the glass, but if something is mine, it is for me to care for in order to keep it serviceful. The second man understood that I was saving the field glass so it could serve others as well as himself. The first man did not understand my motive, so he not only deprived me but everybody else who could have used it. I didn't want the glass for myself. I was thinking of it for all. Non-attachment gives great inner freedom and happiness. All the things I have cherished most, I have given away. I enjoyed them through the joy of others. The joy I get out of whatever I do is impersonal, not for self. It lies in the joy of God and in making others happy. In India, I used to have a motorcycle. I rode everywhere on it, especially to visit my master in his Serampore hermitage. I enjoyed that motorcycle very much. So one day I asked Master, am I attached to it? He knew every tremor of my thought and consciousness. Certainly not, he said. Shortly after that, I gave the motorcycle away to someone who had a deep desire for it, and I never missed it. That is the kind of freedom Patanjali teaches you to have, so that at all times you are a god, absolute ruler of the kingdom of your consciousness. You let no dark forces enter your portable heaven. Through my mind's iron bars, no evil dares to pry. Calmness is the parent of right action. When you attain freedom from slavery to feeling, you become spiritually sensitive, but you are no longer oversensitive to matter. You feel pain, but you are untouched by it. You see this world, but know It isn't the ultimate reality. You are above every limitation of body and mind. Center in the calm nature of your soul. If you can always remain calm, isn't that much better? If God got impatient, think what would happen to this world. Fortunately for us, He remains calm. He has perfect control of feeling. One part of Him, His absolute nature, is never restless, even though as Creator He knows what is going on here because He exists in all. So should we be, ever calm in our soul nature in spite of any turmoil around us. When someone comes to me in a violent state, dancing with anger, I can see that he is suffering. No matter what I would say, he wouldn't understand because of his agitation. But I have control over myself. I can humor him until I have calmed him and made him receptive to reason. I have never lost that calmness of my soul. If I had lost it, regardless of what excuse my mind might have offered, I would have lost with God. With God, that is where you must win. Inside, you should always be anchored in perfect calmness. When the soul is not in its natural state, it puts on the garb of moods, born of human feelings. But if we learn to remain inwardly with the divine, we live and work in the blissful state of our true nature. You can open the door of realization only through deep daily meditation. Practice deep meditation and retain its effect, and what you feel in meditation you must keep with you all the time. Too often people meditate half-heartedly as a matter of habit, and as soon as they are finished with the mechanics of meditation they go back to their old state. You must plumb the depths of the peace and joy of meditation and then hold on to the calm after effects. Then only will you change yourself. Please like the video, subscribe the channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Hare Krishna.